But in Nigeria, here, somebody will be 30, 35 years, 40 years, they are still in their parents' house, eating, dragging plates with their father and their mother. And still even be blaming the parents for not taking care of them. So guys, from talking about our childhood into another topic, now we are going back to the main course while we are here. So we're talking about growing up and how I don't know what to
say. You don't know what to say in this.
How life has been.
How life has been when you think about the beginning.
Yes.
And now, the way life take you, the way you started, and
where you are, and that is not where the life is going to end. It's keep getting better and better every day. So the purpose of this video is actually encourage somebody out there that whatsoever you're passing through, it's just for a moment, you know, and don't just stay there and say it's God, just as we are talking. It's God. Everything, don't put it on God. God have already made provision.
Stand up.
Yes, do something. You have to do something so that those plans that God have for you will come to realization. It will be actualized. Just don't sit and say, this condition that I'm in is God. So if God wants to change it, He will change it for me. No, you don't sit down. You have to stand up and you do something. So
like let me say, we is a clear example. When you sit down, you will sit down forever. But when you stand up, you will stand up and you will be somebody. But if you we have a friend, we have a relation that we grow together, that we know by then they used to sit down. Then up to now we see them, they are still down.
Still down now. You can't sit down and expect this to happen.
Last time that I went home, I traveled, I see one of our friends with full. I know I used to shave. I see him with. I asked him.
Stress now.
I asked him. I said, "Do you add age on that? This your age or is still that age?" He said, "Which kind of question is this one?" I said, "It's good for me to ask you." Okay, forget about this one. What are you doing now? I say nothing. 20 years.
Is it farming? He's just staying at home.
He's not doing the even farming stuff.
Staying in the parents' house.
In the parents' house.
Still eating. That's a cause. So see, in other countries, like outside country, once you are 17, 18, you are not supposed to be under your parents' roof. They are not supposed to be feeding you. But in Nigeria, here, somebody will be 30, 35 years, 40 years, they are still in their parents' house, eating, dragging plates with their father and their mother. And still even be blaming the parents for not taking care of them, for not where they are today is because of their parents, which is not supposed to be like that.
But one thing that I will add is, parents used to support. Like in my own case, I know the time that my mom took me to a carpentry shop. That I said she called our neighbor. Oga Fabian, I will never forget that name. I will never forget that man. He said, "You must go and learn carpentry work." I follow this man. I'm in class 4. I follow this man. This man will flog me. This Igbo. When you learn work with Igbo, you learn work for life. This man will flog me. I'm not your relative. I'm not
your son.
I'm not your son. This man will flog me to nonsense. And there is one plank they used to call hard white. This man will give me this hard white and mark it 2 inches to tear it into 1 feet by 6.
It's not with machine or with.
It's not with machine. With saw.
What's a saw?
You will use it. I will use it my hand. You know where this man will travel to? He will travel to Maiduguri to buy material. This man will enter motor to Maiduguri by Damboa. He follow Damboa. He will go to Maiduguri. This man will came back from Maiduguri. I didn't finish sawing this thing. I will saw this thing 2 days. That time I'm thinking, this man is punishing me. This man is giving me tough time. His wickedness. Sometimes I will sit down, I will cry, I will tell my mom that I will not do this thing. My mom, One thing that I know with my mom, the more you are saying you will not do it, the more you will get flog. She will beat you.
Yeah.
You will still go there.
You
Later
have to
on, she
do
will call you back again and say, you know, this thing that I'm telling you is good. This thing that I'm telling you, it will help you. You will be, this mommy chef, she's talking rubbish.
because then you don't know now.
I don't
you
know.
don't know.
I don't know.
Just for example, like the man that is teaching you, he learned it from somebody else.
From somebody.
And that is what he used to take care of himself, his family, and he's living well. Even then we are neighbors. He's living well, he's eating well, he's wearing nice clothes. So
Yeah,
she's seeing it, she sees that this thing will produce result for you tomorrow. But as a child, you don't know. You be like, okay, they're just punishing you. How would you just come back from school and you go and start learning this? And sometimes, some days, safe, you will not even go to the school safe.
You will not,
straight
I will not even go
to that place.
You know, the first time, what I know that time is, I'm thinking they are punishing me, but I spent like 2 years, 3 years. The thing started getting into me. Then I started enjoying the 5 naira, 2 naira that I used to get there. Then the thing started encouraging me. When I go there, I'll get 1 naira. When we go to school, I'll use the 1 naira and buy something.
You'll be claiming big boy.
I'm claiming big boy. Then I know that this thing is good, this thing is good. Then I say, okay, let me start doing pigeonhole, you know.
Yes, $7.
$7. I will do it. I will go and sell it in them. I will do pigeonhole like 10. I will give my mom.
My mom will sell it for you.
My mom will just keep it. When people come back from school, you will say, take this pigeonhole and sell it to your brother. Then he will take it and sell it for me. Then if I come, then my mom will say, okay, you will not spend this money. Bring it here. She will collect it. This money you will save this 1 naira till 12 months, December. She will say, is this money? And you know, all this from January till that December, you will not save more than 20 naira. Then she will say she will buy trouser for you and shirt without shoe. Then you start hustling again for shoe. You start looking for shoe. Sometimes they will buy shoe for you without
trouser.
You know that kind of shirt. Then you start struggling for that one again. Then I know, okay, this thing is good. Then I start learning. Where I put effort and start dragging this thing to know that I learn it very well. The time that I finished secondary school, I stay at home, nothing. Just be taking plate everywhere. My mother will put vegetable, tomatoes. For me, go there, come back. I will go and sell tomatoes in the gari in the morning. Afternoon, you get tomatoes, sardines. You go and sell. I say, oh boy, it be like say that furniture work
is better.
It's good though.
Because at least you know you are saving money.
That place is my calling. Let me just go there. I rush, I go there. I start getting money there. I save money.
I remember then you used to make this tool. This tool you do it. You do like 4, 5, sometimes 10. Then with the $7. Me, when I come back from primary school, then I'll come and carry it and go and sell it for those flying people.
Will buy it.
I don't even remember how much they used to sell.
It's not this 5 naira. Highest is 5 naira, 4 naira.
It's a big money.
Sometimes you see you will go all around the market with this thing. People will not even buy. You still come back. In our life, let me say in our life, every time I keep on saying, there is one man in my life that I don't know if my dad safe and my mom will even forgive that man. If you could remember, there is one man that we went to his farm. We farmed for him. That day there is no food at home. We farmed for that man, and I could remember that price is let me say is 2,000. All the farm.
The whole farm.
The whole farm is 2,000 by then. We finished this farm. I think it's 3 days. 2,000 naira farm is all the farm. We finished it. This man, that day that we are going to finish that farm, this man just escaped. We didn't see him. We didn't see that man. And it's that money that we are going to buy. We put our everything on that money that we are going to buy food, this, and come and cook for your children. Our dad is even, today we finish this thing. We are going to eat better today. This. In the evening, we just finished. We are looking for this man. We didn't see this man. My dad followed him home. He's not at home. They say he's in the mosque praying. My dad wait for him. Mosque is not there. My dad is even feeling shame for him to come home in the night. If you remember, that came back late. You say, what happened now? He said, the man, he didn't even see the man. My mom, that thing pained her very much. She keep on thinking, she said, what is happening? What is happening this hour? And that time, we have all of them there at home. There is not anybody that, let me say, that she get married or something like that. Everybody is at home.
7 children, 6 of us.
6. Everybody is at home. Nobody that is even this one get married. I will say we have some relief. That time, if your sister get married, you will thinking that we have relief. One person have gone.
Yeah.
One person have gone. You see, but when you look at this life, you will see. If I look at myself, and there is a time that I look at myself. I look at everybody. I start thinking. I don't know. My colleague in the office asked me, what is going on? I said, nothing. I don't know the time that tears is coming in my eyes. I don't even know. I start looking. I said, what happened now? It's nothing. I just start thinking. I'm thinking that is it me? Is it me now sitting in the office that this office is my own month we end, and I will earn a salary and I will give somebody. People will come and ask me for something that help me with something, then I will help you. I will help the person with something. I will not even mind that if the person even pay me or not.
Whether they don't or they do, you don't care.
I don't care.
The money is coming now.
I just start thinking. I say, this is life. Then I said, if this kind of life you will not make your. That is why sometimes when my brother asks me something, I'll keep on thinking. If I didn't give him, I don't have it all, but I keep on thinking. If I didn't give him now, where will he go? You know how you people
because you have
grow
experience
up.
already. Yeah.
I'll start thinking. We have, our last born, how he used to behave. Sunday.
Don't put him on blast, please.
You see, sometimes you will say, I need 1K. Or 3K. Most of his money is 3K.
From 3K, 1K. There's 3K. One thing that is going on now. I like 5K, please. The thing, it will produce 10K next week.
You see?
Give me that 3K.
I will say I will not give him. Then I will sit down again. Then he will just say alert. Then you will say, you call me immediately. Thank you, I've seen it. I will just be, just go.
Then
why?
Because
I can't do it. I can't say I will not give him because I'm in the system now.
Yes, you know how life has been, and then he doesn't have the experience. I think most of the experiences that we had because he was small, and every struggle that everybody was struggling is so that he can have a better life. I guess. Even the market, the selling, the work, everybody is just so that he can get a better life. But now he have come to age that to some of us we look at him as okay, he's not serious about what he's supposed to be serious about because he really don't have the kind of experience we had. For you are one of my biggest inspiration. Sometimes you don't have time to tell people that you look up to, or people that have been a blessing, or people that have encouraged you, thank you. But at least this is a thank you from me to you. You have been a bigger inspiration for me. From growing up, I knew how you paid your school fees from primary school, secondary school. You paid your school fees till you finish secondary school. You paid your school fees even when you got admission. You paid your school fees till you finished. Even when you went for your degree program, you did everything. You are a self-made man. It's not as if there's somebody that is in one side or one uncle that is giving that you depend on. No, you always hustle. You always struggle. You always, even as you are in school there, you are still doing your carpentry work. You will be in school. Sometimes you even leave school and come back home and stay for 3 weeks. You collect people's job and come and do it. Once lectures is going on, tests are going on. But then today the story is different.
For now, it's so somebody that finished diploma. I finished diploma. Is it 2004 or 2005? Let me say 2005. I stayed 8 years after looking for money for HND. 8 years hustling. looking for money.
Oh, if they said you are going back to school, so nobody will believe.
Nobody will even believe, because even me, I lose hope. And you know, the reason why you will stay at home is you are waiting for somebody to finish. You people are in college, the other one is in polytechnic, you know. Then when me, I'm thinking, if I go to school now, is another problem. Let me just stay. I stay 8 years waiting, then I go back there, and my HND also is still tough. I will go to lecture without, you will not eat anything.
Food. I know. There was a time I visited you now.
That is me. I did my diploma. I don't know if people are entering taxi. I trek, and the place is so far. I will trek. It's not village, it's in the city, but I will trek. When I trek, what I used to do when I trek, when I close to the school, I will rest, sweat, everything will just go down. I used to move with 2 handkerchiefs. I will use one and clean my sweat, everything, stay under tree, get myself, put the handkerchief in my pocket, pick the new one, go to class. And that time we don't know. I'm matured, but I don't know. People are using roll on. This, you know, you will not even know if you are even smelling.
Have the money safe to
you don't even know if you are even smelling. It's somebody that will feel the smell. You don't even know.
No.
You are busy. You don't even care. You are pursuing your education. You don't know. And one thing that I know is, if you put your mind for everything in one goal, you say you want to achieve this thing, and pray, you will get it. Because me, my secondary school is not even straight. I will be going sometime, school fees, holiday will chase you out, you will go back. I didn't even know what is private school. I don't even know.
Private school. Who attended private
and
school?
What is disturbing me is I finished this school, all these things. It's not private school, but I will see people when finish in a private school, graduate in a private school, go to university,
people that support them.
You be saying carry
money
over
every month.
But I finished my diploma without carryover. I don't know what is carryover.
See,
2 years. Because I did pre-ND. Let me say 3 years. I did pre-ND, ND1, ND2 without carryover. I don't even know the thing.
And the course that you went and you are doing service, not something you've never done.
I never do that thing in my
shorthand.
Oh, the first time that I went there, I see something. I said, this one, is it Arabic or what? Then my lecturer said, you are saying this thing because we are new. We don't know the course. This man said, among you people who did commands, we say we don't. You know, when you did commands, you will know how to do shorthand.
You have experience.
You have experience. I said, no. He said, okay, you are the class chairman. I said, Jesus. What's going on? I said, this man will bring that textbook, said, go to this thing and read it. Then the first time that he gave me this thing, I didn't read even one line.
How would you read something you don't know?
Then the man, you know that I don't know anything about this thing. This man called me and said, you know, this thing is just like maths. When you leave him for 1 day, this thing will leave you for 10 days. I want to give you leakage. Anywhere you are going, you'll be reading this thing. Just pretend like you are a madman. Just anywhere, start reading, cram this thing. You will know it. Even me, the lecturer, I used to cram. I said, I went to my hostel, I sit down and say, lecturer, cramming. But in secondary school, they say, when somebody is cramming, you don't know what he's doing. But me now, this man is telling me to cram this thing. I say, as far as this man is a lecturer, let me just cram this shorthand and go. I cram it. The following day, he came back. I start reading. This man said, what? What's going on? Where do you learn this? I said, sir, you are the one that said I should cram. He said, okay, keep the book. Go and write all these things. That is another issue again. Then he teach me again. He say, okay, go and start doing it. Then they used to call it drilling. You go and be doing drilling. You see? But in that my class, there is many people that did that commands, have carryover, have this, have that. But me, I finished my diploma, go to my HND. I don't know what is even. People are rushing. Hey, I have 2 carryover, 3 carryover. I don't know what's carryover. What I know is the advice that I will give student is not the issue of I know I want to read and pass. I know I finish secondary school, I get 9 credit. This if you finish, write your exam, write your test, write everything, go and pray. Say, Lord, guide me, protect me, guide this paper, bless this paper, bless my hand, bless my brain. Go, you will get it. There is one woman in my school, in my diploma, that this woman say I will never pass her course. You know why? I travel because the school that I am is a school that is so corrupt. This woman said that if you want to pass this course, you travel to your village, buy beans for me, 3 mudu and come. If not, you will not pass this course. I said, what? Why is a Yoruba woman? I said,
beans service not even something I even expected.
I said, my dad is not farming beans.
Hey,
he's farming maize.
God.
If you want maize, I'll bring it. She said, no. I traveled December. I didn't come with anything. I didn't come with anything. This woman just, I'm writing my exam. This woman just came and collect my booklet with one paper. He said, it's my expo. This and that. She tear the booklet. I say, what is going on? This woman just tear everything.
Because of beans.
Because of beans. I meet the supervisor. I say, supervisor, see what's going on. I don't know what I did this woman, but see what is going on. I tell him the story. He say, don't worry. We'll know what to do. We finish exam. I followed this man to his office. The man said that I don't know what to do. You know, she is the one.
The lecturer.
She's the lecturer. Then in our school, they used to, when you are doing business maths, you will supervise English. English will supervise your own.
Okay.
It's not a course, but her own course, I know her course very well. She can't deal with me in that aspect.
Okay, so she have to deal with you in another
She want
person.
to deal. She want to deal because in her own test I have 40. I close the gap. She don't know how to deal with me because if I get 10, I'll pass her course. In the exam, if I get only 10, I pass. This woman, I don't know. This woman just come, grab my paper. Then the man give me a leak and say, go and meet the lecturer that you know is taking this course and talk to him. I talk to the man. The man, forget about this woman. I'm thinking the man is joking. Forget about this woman. Come on Saturday, I'll give you another booklet. You write it again. I went home. I fast and pray. I say, I'm praying for God for this man to accept this thing. This thing that he's saying, is it true? I just go back on my knees and pray. Fasting. Just one day. I fast only one day. I went there on Saturday. You know what this man did? Say, here's your booklet. It's your own that I even marking. I'm marking your booklet, but your own is not among. I said, the woman have collected. He said, what? He said, go. He just send me to a hostel that I should go and call one. My assistant, she's a female. Go and call. I could remember her name, Godia Musa. Go and call her. I just went there and called Godia. He just say, Godia, I sent you that day. You don't bring my chain. Start calling the lady. I said, what's going on? Then the man said, you go back. You have passed the course. I said, which kind of this thing is? He said, you have already passed the course. I said,
Hey.
What's going on? He said, you have already passed the course. I said, He just, you know, they have master list. He just carry it. You know what this man gave me? 60. I'm seeing it in my own eye. 60. He just write it 60. He said,
You
just
didn't
go.
write the exam anymore.
He said, just go.
You see, the Bible says when there's a casting down, will be saying there's a lifting
They
up.
just place our result. People are calling me that this woman is there watching the result. She's shouting. She went to exam officer's office that she tear your paper. How comes you pass this course? I say it's God. They call me. How do you pass this course? I say it's God. My HOD called me. How do you pass it? I said, don't take me a fool. You went there and give them money. I say, I don't. Thank God. Here is the lecturer. You call him. I said, they call the lecturer. The lecturer is a one stubborn lecturer. They don't even know how to even start
To approach
him. The man just said, don't disturb me. What I know, he said, see, don't disturb me. If God give this guy something, leave him. That is, he just said me, stand up and go. Stand up. That is the end.
Wicked woman.
That is the end. Everything. If you pray, God will help you. But if you say that
But then don't just pray and not study or do your own part, study. So that if it happens like that, so just for example, if that man said, okay, you come on that Saturday and say, okay, he's going to give you the exam, you write, and you didn't study and you fasted, you went there, you write, you say, okay, and you didn't pass, he's not going to pass you. Say, okay, see, probably that is why that woman tear your paper. But because you are ready, your mind is ready, you are ready, even if he give you the paper, you will write. plus you also pray. So God now support your
And
desire.
one, the man know that any of his lecture I'm present.
You attend, yeah.
Any of his
You don't
lecture
miss
I'm there.
lectures.
And anything that, any assignment that he give, I used to do it. It's not something that you know. Okay, let me say, if now the man said assignment, I don't used to do test.
Yeah.
I don't used to do.
And he
Come to
wouldn't have-
class, I will come late.
He wouldn't have even
He will not even
answer
help me
you
as
when
a-
you go that day.
But everything I used to do it. I will go there. I will do everything. I mean, the class always the man say that this guy is suffering. Why does someone want to do this? Okay, let me deal. Let me take this thing on my own and solve this issue. That is why. But some people, you see, they will just stay. You will just write your exam. Say, okay, I've get everything. Let me just go and lie down, sit down, sleep. If you finish your exam, go home, pray. Help me, God
Prayer
protect.
works, so
Prayer works. But some people,
my own story was going to be another day, another time, because prayer works. When I'm going to talk about that story, I promise everybody it's going to be part of it. Prayer works. While you do your best, do your part, you pray and have faith. Decide on what you want. It will happen. It might take time. And so we are the result of what we've been saying for years and what we desired for years. If you are looking for hustlers or somebody that hustles, this is a hustler here. And at least there's a result. It has paid off today. Now he's working. God has blessed him. He's one of the organs in the office there. You know, it doesn't just happen because he just went to school. No, because he desired it and he worked for it. Now today, he can give out as many gifts that he wants to people. I remember then when we used to go to school like this, your shoe would turn to spinal, meaning your slippers, you wear it and the thing it has holes. The hole have joined themselves.
You don't know
if becomes spinal.
If the thing is 22 or 17 spinal, or your leg is your leg is on the
part
floor.
Part of your leg is on the ground.
But you will still
and
move.
there was this one this thing that I can remember this. I was still in primary school then. I think you were in secondary school then. There's this plants around our area that used to look like slippers. Do you remember that plant?
Yes.
So what we'll do is that you go and bring that plant and look for rope and open and tie the plant and use the leaf as slippers and go to school. But today, if you want to buy a shoe of 50,000 naira, you will buy. If you want to buy a shoe of 100,000, you will buy. Anything you want, you will buy. Why? Because you pass through the process. The Bible says the path of the just is like the shining light that shines brighter and brighter. So the moral of this video today is never give up on your dream, and don't just sit down and be waiting for things to happen to you. Go out, exercise your faith, walk, pray, and you will have a result. You have a testimony. So guys, we'll have to stop here because they are traveling tomorrow morning, and it's already morning, right? I guess it should be 12 o'clock now. Oh,
it's already morning.
That is what is lying, but I think it's morning.